Hello, you beautiful people. My name is Davi. I'm joined by Abe and Charlie. We're Redox Cinema, and welcome back to another Loki reaction. And for our viewers and listeners, we hope you guys are doing well. Quick heads up, this episode is also available on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, specifically the discussion portion of the show. And also, if you're looking for an uncut reaction, you'll find a link to our Patreon. Thank you so much to our Patreon subscribers and also our YouTube subscribers. We love you guys and we appreciate the support and the love. So if you're new here, please consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell. And yes, and comment your thoughts on this episode. We missed your comments. So please comment your thoughts and like this video. Abe and Charlie, how you guys doing?
Good,
man.
ready to see where Loki takes us next.
Indeed. Yeah, it's been interesting. This is, I think, one of the first, left field shows that we're doing that maybe our audience isn't completely fully interested and invested in, which is totally fair. But, it's not like we're Marvel heads, not like we're the biggest comic book guys, but when Marvel puts out something great, we are more than happy to watch and be seated, as they say in the film nerd world.
Mm-hmm.
And so far I'm enjoying myself.
Hasn't been bad, man.
So far I'm enjoying myself. And I think there's been some people who critique here and there, but honestly, in the grand scheme of the Marvel, this is good shit. If you see some of the other stuff that's been put out there, this is some of the tip top, especially when it comes to shows. So
For sure.
Yeah. But with that being said, y'all, Charlie,
Let's go.
Loki episode 3. That's cool. That's cool. I like that.
Yeah,
Sets the vibe, sets the tone.
very nice. Chicago.
the Windy City. Me, if I showed up in about 100 years, you're gonna have the best basketball player in all of history grace your city streets.
They're going to be like, what's basketball?
Put all your money on him.
Oh, here's Renslayer. It's the first time we're seeing her this season.
Yes.
Where is she?
So she's time jumping too.
Yeah, they said they had a hit on her tempad.
Yeah.
What took you so long?
Oh, Miss Minutes.
Mhm.
Do you see that window there?
Oh, okay. I remember things now. And Ant-Man Quantumania, Loki was in there in the post-credit scene, I'm pretty sure.
In
Was
this
it-
place?
In this place.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure. They're like at a carnival. So I'm...
Oh yeah, there was like a show going on.
Mm-hmm.
Kang was there.
Yes, Kang was there.
You don't exactly blend in. Okay. Better.
It's also 1868, girl, and you a little melanated for this time period.
And she said she didn't quite fit in. She changed to black and white.
When he's back where he belongs, atop the TVA, you and I will be right by his side.
She's talking about Kang, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, I wonder if they're like helping Kang because I don't know how to frame this question, but I wonder if he's like manipulating them essentially.
Interesting.
Nice.
His theme is different.
Yeah. So I think they're building up for Kang, right?
Yeah.
To appear, because
Could that have been him?
yeah.
As a kid.
Yeah.
That's what my thought is.
Mm-hmm.
We need to scale the loom's capacity to manage all those new branches. Otherwise, it will fail, and the TVA will be destroyed, and we're all gonna die.
And your skin's gonna peel off.
Again, I'm struggling with the premise of the loom because they pruned so many of the branches. Like the World Fair.
Oh, Brazil.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the World Fair.
Hey, let me see that.
What?
Oh.
Ghost clock haunts people?
Yeah.
Is she just having fun with it?
I'm assuming she just has been seen.
And also brief detour for refreshments, yes.
Yeah, the Cracker Jack concession stand is a high traffic area. It was necessary and logical to go there.
Sure.
And there's no McDonald's yet, so they had to go there.
This has to be a joke.
Does it make you a little homesick?
And he's nowhere to be found on there.
Somebody feeling a little left out that they're not up there.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
You know, sometimes I forget that you're one. You are one of them. Blows my mind.
Oh, we're Loki.
He's like, dang, you're a god.
Door's not that tall. Maybe it's look.
Temporal. That can't be a coincidence.
Poor old Marvels.
That's who we'll find Renslayer.
There she is.
Don't let her see you.
Smart Loki.
Oh, this is gonna be Kang, isn't it?
Yeah, that's my guess.
Yeah.
Is that the loom? I think so.
Time is every.
Oh yes, this is his origin story.
It's him. Who? He who remains. What? You made him sound like this terrifying figure.
Don't be shocked.
He is. We can't just stand here. This is one of the variants that He Who Remains warned me about. It's coming. It's beginning. Oh, look where we are. I mean, does he really look like he's about to conquer all of time?
My temporal loop. Invert the temporal decay of the electricity flowing through it, lowering its entropy.
This is so classic to the time period. Like there would always be like these gimmick magician or whatever.
Power! Which it then weaves into elegant ropes of voltage. A chaos! A chaos of particles is transformed into order. With my device, the wattage Edison uses to light a can light the whole of Chicago!
So you can light a few bulbs? Big deal. You'll need a lot more than that to light a whole city.
Don't misunderstand me, sir. I do not want to light a city.
Was to light the world on fire.
I aim to light, to power the entire planet. But if it can be dreamed, it can be achieved. Because all science is fiction until it's fact.
He's a madman. Mad scientist Kang.
He's the Black Doc Brown.
Yeah.
Yes, and his ore is the only thing that can get us access to the loom.
So they need to borrow it from him.
Mr. Timely, a moment, please.
His name, Mr. Timely.
We need to talk about your future.
He's stammering. He's like, she purty.
Take as many moments as you like.
That's quite a device you've got there, Timely. But I still have some doubts.
It's still a prototype, albeit one that many wealthy investors are competing to acquire.
No, I was thinking more along the lines of a partnership. You give me the patent rights, and I'll facilitate production.
I mean, he's going to steal it from you. That's what he's going to do.
I don't do partners. Excuse me. Thank you for coming.
It was frozen.
Forgive my bluntness, sir, but I must have your temporal loom.
It appears my presentation has piqued much interest. Ladies and gentlemen, I will be taking all formal bids.
Perhaps $500 would conclude the bidding?
I'll give you 6. Step aside, Hornswoggler. I was here first.
That's like $1 million back then or something. I don't know. It's a lot of money.
I believe we have a deal. Pleasure doing business with you.
It doesn't work. Is he conning them? Yeah, right there. Oh, he was in on it. I'm dead. You saw that?
No, I missed it.
The guy that came up saying that he wanted to buy the extractor in the first place.
Oh, okay.
He tipped him. He gave him some money.
Rising the price. This man is scamming.
He got the other guy to want it, basically.
This is the original scam.
How about we settle this outside?
All right, Fat Abe Lincoln.
Excellent suggestion. I agree.
The amazing Loki, everyone! He'll be here all week!
Nice playing it off.
Yes, my future! You want to walk and talk timely?
This thing blew up, bro.
We all know each other?
Well, fortunate. Old friend.
Colleagues, really.
A reunion.
I can hardly remember.
I want my money back, Timely. These trousers don't work.
I'm dead.
What is that?
You look taller to me. I told you, these were a prototype. Perhaps I could come by next week, maybe adjust the settings.
Next week.
Next week, fine.
Mechanical trousers?
You're a confidence trickster.
He's a scammer, bro.
So he hadn't turned into Kang yet at this point?
No.
I forget how he turns into him.
I don't think we've gotten the full story.
No, we haven't gotten the full story. I don't know.
There he is!
This is the origin story.
We got you now, Timely! There's no escape from this character!
So technically speaking, let's say if they were to just kill this variant right here, right now, would that solve all their problems?
I don't know.
I don't know, bro. I had no idea.
He doesn't go on to do all the things he does.
My guess is no, because he'd have another variant at the same point in a different
Somewhere
branch.
else, yeah. See, that's the problem with the multiverse. Endless possibilities.
You're clearly really good at getting away. We have that in common. Sylvie!
Oh.
Stay out of this.
Oh, shit.
Doesn't
He
matter.
has
It
no
doesn't
idea.
matter, yeah.
Get out of my face and let me finish the job.
See, this is what I thought. She's here to kill him.
Doesn't matter because there'll be another variant.
Right. Unless her job is she's trying to kill all of the variants.
She's going to be gone for a while.
We need him. Without his help, the TVA will be destroyed.
Good. Let it burn. Do you care about anything but the TVA?
Time variance authority. I know.
Oh, because, yeah, that was the little kid.
He was
got the
him.
guidebook.
Here's the book.
Mobius, you're the one who sided with a Loki over me. Don't play the teamwork card on me now.
So is she responsible for basically making Kang?
Who? Renslayer?
Yeah.
No. Actually, that's a great question. I don't know. Because
Because
the
she
book.
planted the book.
Yeah, good question. I don't know. A lot of questions.
Yeah.
If you and the TVA hadn't messed with him, he'd have remained harmless. But instead, you weaponized him.
What are you talking about?
Renslayer set him on a path that he wasn't meant for.
There's Charlie's question.
Sylvie, I have never met this man in my life. I didn't give him this book. I never heard the name Victor Timely until today. I was shocked when I saw his face too. Maybe you're right. Maybe we should throw him off this Ferris wheel. Those lives, your home, are in danger. Right now, he may be our best hope of saving them.
This is all very familiar, isn't it?
Right.
I can't let him live.
Yeah, this is literally a callback to the last episode of the first season.
Mr. Timely, are you okay?
You all right? Hey, where is he? Where is he? You got nowhere to run.
Miss Minutes? Yeah. This is your moment.
Oh, my God. That's why she made the news article.
Make yourself comfortable.
One of your inventions?
Think he got mad scientist Riz?
This button here controls the temperature through the cushion. Oh, and
Oh, so it's ventilated seats.
So, did you like my performance back there? Ooh.
Minutes, you're kind of cock blocking, bro.
it was marvelous. A bit creepy,
Thank you.
but our hero. Ladies, it's high time someone tells me exactly what is going on.
A long time ago,
In a land far,
far from now, a version of you created an entity called the Time Variance Authority. But two variants of the same Norse god murdered him, which resulted in the creation of new timelines, which would each see the rebirth of countless different versions of you.
Are you saying I created the TVA?
Something like that.
So are they going to every variant and giving them the TVA book?
I have no idea.
Did you hear the murder part? That is why you need me by your side. I'll keep you safe.
Well, even before the TVA, or her, you created me.
Oh,
They're beefing already, man.
I'm here because I know what a great man you can become.
Uh-oh. Fighting over him.
Our loom, a device not unlike your prototype you had on stage, it's in trouble, and it needs you.
So they're going after the same end game here. Like, they want the same thing.
Time to go.
They're after him.
They trapped us! Run!
Where are they? He's mine! Rat bags!
I beg your pardon.
Jeez. It's like a maze in there.
This way.
Smart man. He's got all his secret hiding places in there.
He's
Probably been
dodging
doing
people
this for
left
a
and
long
right
time.
and scamming. He's out in the open chilling like nobody's gonna notice this random hologram clock.
That looks impressive.
It's a TVA guidebook. Perhaps you recognize it. It was delivered to me when I was a child, dropped into my life by some divine hand. I've never found out who.
It was them.
You.
Yes. Brought it to you.
You brought it to him the way the postman brings the post.
Oh my god, bro. He's so salty. Why'd he program her this way? He got so much attitude.
This book has defined the course of my life.
So dead.
Ouroboros. Probably his, like, idol.
It's a throughput multiplier. It could help you with your loom. I always knew my ideas were good. I just didn't have the technology to make them really work.
You know, Victor, I'm starting to see the man you'll become.
Appreciate that.
Miss Minutes is
I
over,
can't
bro.
not
She's
laugh at her, bro. She's so depressed.
She's gonna be the AI that goes like rogue.
Yeah, it already is, low key.
Can she take human form?
Nah, that's mad funny.
Oh. What the hell? Did Miss Minutes do this?
100%.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
You heard her, Victor. Partnership.
I'm so dead, bro. She's so toxic.
Bye.
Good lord.
Oh, they took her temp pad.
Probably did, yeah.
Yup.
They left her to die out here.
They left her in a rowboat. She could have been worse off.
It's true.
They're in his lab.
Or she'll be stuck in this timeline, probably.
Yeah.
Don't worry about me.
And has so many clocks. He's obsessed with time.
Wonder where the design for Miss Minutes came from.
Right.
You're so much like him. Look at all your amazing work. I'm so happy to be here.
Yo, this is weird. This is weird.
Yeah.
This is it. The culmination of my life's work.
You have always been so smart, Victor.
My question for him is, why did he create her with like a southern drawl? Like, what was the purpose?
Don't we have to get to the TVA?
I was thinking it might be smart to lay low for a while. We made quite the ruckus back there.
Okay.
Okay. You know, for a moment, I was worried that you wouldn't come with me, that you liked Ravona better than me.
Bruh.
Is there a sketch of me in that journal of yours?
Not yet, but I'm sure there will be.
When you first created me, I was just a simple AI, just something to play chess with. But you knew I could be more for you. So you gave me autonomy to write my own programming. I was allowed to have wants.
It's like machine learning.
Each night we played chess and talked.
A loyal friend.
Oh, are you trying to
More
friend zone
than
her?
friends.
Oh?
The war, the TVA, the eons after. Why didn't you allow me a real body?
That wasn't me.
If I had a body, we could truly lead together.
Hey, bro, what about partnership? You
That's something I don't know how to do.
You never even tried. With all your powers and all your abilities.
She's ranting at the wrong version, though.
I know.
He's like so lost.
Your girl.
That was creepy.
What are you doing? Put that down. Don't do this, Squirting. You need me. I love you.
See, when I asked if she could take human form,
I see
it's,
what
like,
you
it's
mean.
the classic story. It's like it wants to be human.
Oh, she made it.
She's gonna prune him.
So from now on, I'm the one in charge.
Who are you to lecture me about losing my way?
Did you happen to notice? The second I left, everything crumbled. I'm the only one who can bring stability to the TVA because that's what I've been doing, thanklessly, for eons. All that matters is order versus chaos. I'm order.
No.
Sylvie.
Back to square one.
Please. I haven't done anything.
Oh, you will. You'll do terrible things.
That isn't me.
This is like that philosophical question people ask, like if you would kill the child that's Hitler if you go back in time.
Right.
I'm not the man you think I am.
Get him out of here.
Walk through.
Don't make me regret this.
I suppose I've been a box you've been wanting to tick for a long time.
It's power for you, isn't it? A seat at the end of time. Be careful what you wish for.
Ooh, did she send her to end of time? Yeah.
Yeah. Yikes. She there?
That's Kang though, no?
Yeah, I would assume. Or is that his corpse?
That's the one that she killed.
Yeah, this is the same room. Man alive, bro. Imagine.
I had him under control until he sabotaged me and made fools of us.
Well, it was foolish of him to make an enemy out of someone who knows all his secrets. I know a really big one about you. I can tell you, but...
But what?
It's gonna make you real angry.
Uh-oh. A real big secret about her.
About like her actual life outside of TVA, maybe?
Could be. There were parts where she was talking where I was like thinking in my head, like her voice sounds almost similar to Miss Minutes, just without that southern accent. And I don't know.
You think that this is voiced by the same person?
More than that, that's...
You think they're the same person?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think, well, in the back of my mind, I'm like, is that her human form? You know, I don't know. Maybe I'm reading into it too much, but
Interesting. Maybe that's why she's like extra jealous.
could be.
Whoa.
So you think maybe Kang created Renslayer?
Or he created Minutes as a copy of Renslayer, like he couldn't attain her, and is that what you're thinking?
Not per se. Like I guess what I'm thinking is Miss Minutes came first, and then he did have a thing for her. They spent time together, whatever that she said, and then he wanted a physical version of her, so he made Renslayer.
Yo, you know what I thought too is like, what if she's his variant, like
Oh,
Sylvia's
Renslayer.
Loki's variant?
Like Sylvia's to
that
Loki.
could also be
Yeah,
true.
I think. Oh yeah.
That could also be true.
I'm sure there's plenty of theories out there, but that's just one that came to mind. I'm like, makes sense.
Oh yeah.
They're going that route.
Yeah.
I think it makes sense to have her be a variant of Kang
Mm-hmm.
and to build that narrative.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Which makes sense of like how they're so connected easily, weirdly. But yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, we're here discussing and speculating what we just watched. But I just want to know, narrative wise, Charlie, is it working for you? Are you liking the way the story is?
Yeah.
Going?
It's basically like, revealing layers every episode, like little by little, and it leaves a lot of questions to be asked, but I do like where it's going. Like I like what they've done so far, but I see a lot of, like I said in the previous episodes with the whole multiverse thing, I just see a lot of
Like
room
questions
for I see a lot of room for plot holes.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, the one that I'm thinking about is what happened in the last episode, and I don't know if they talked about it in the beginning of this episode, and I just misunderstood or didn't hear it. But like, are you guys understanding what's happening? Because like they said they pruned so many of those branches, right? And my understanding, and correct me if I'm wrong, is that the Loom is in trouble because now there has been so many branches.
Yes.
Because of the result of Kang. So wouldn't pruning all those branches kind of solve their problem?
Yeah, but they didn't prune all of them.
Yeah,
right.
They're still
Right.
Pruned a lot
but
of
like
them.
they pruned like I guess we don't know the actual number, but it felt weird. That's my only.
And
thing
for
is it felt a
whatever
little
reason, the ones they probably pruned very specific ones that did not include essential things to Kang. So this one stayed, and potentially others that have other variants of Kang stayed as well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Well, my understanding is that it would create even more variants too, like because of the when they killed him, when Sylvie killed him, that created all these different branches means more branches, more variants of Kang.
But then you prune the branches and you kill some of those variants.
Yeah. I don't know. It just
potentially
the pruning of the branches, like it was kind of like this big dramatic moment to me, and now at this very point, I am struggling to understand the significance of it and or why it matters.
I think it's still to
Do you
be
get what I'm saying?
revealed.
Yes. It's like,
yeah,
I don't know, kind of in the middle right now. I just
because I got the one piece that I understood about it is the morality piece that they wanted to attach to it, right? And I know we're talking last episode and not this one, but so we'll keep it relatively brief. But that one was like attached to morality of like when you're pruning these branches, you're actually pruning people. The variants have their lives, emotions, all that stuff. So I understood that piece of it, but I understand, but the to the greater plot and the narrative that it's driving, I don't currently feel like it works, but I could be misinterpreting what happened.
Well, the thing too is, like I said, they're peeling back these layers slowly, so it
our
could
questions
be,
will get you think that the question will get answered as the season progresses. I mean, we have 3 more episodes left.
It could, but Charlie's also saying that peeling those layers could be problematic and bring some additional
Very
questions.
much so.
More
Very
questions.
much
And be like, okay, but what is this?
But
mean?
I do think that potentially Marvel's whole thing right now is to make this like a mindfuck type of thing.
Yeah.
To lead up to Secret Wars, where there's a whole resolution to it.
Yeah. No, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. This is the Marvel thing. They want to. Oh my god, I'm gonna get hate.
Yeah, but
this is the Marvel thing. I get it.
I don't know. I just feel like we would need some kind of resolution here, though.
In the show?
Yeah, in the show. Not like close it, with a bow and everything, but I'm
Right.
saying we still need some character resolution
For Loki.
for Loki specifically.
And potentially Kang.
Yeah, I don't think there will be. I think it'll just end on a cliffhanger and it to be continued sort of thing, and
Yeah.
it'll continue through the movies and whatnot. But I do think they're going to answer some of the questions that we have. Why is this version of Kang so important? Why are they time jumping everywhere and pruning branches? And,
Yeah. What is the secret with Renslayer? All that stuff.
I think what I think needs to be established is now, since we know there's a multiverse, since we know all this is happening, all these movies connect, there's different variants of other people. What they have to do is establish a certain rule into how this all functions.
Yeah.
And I think Loki has to do it because Loki is the show that introduced it, right?
Yeah.
Would you guys agree?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I would think so. I mean, it's tough because like the rules seem very wishy-washy, complex to the point where you might not be able to fully, like the average person probably couldn't tell you how like TVA works and like all the timelines and the branches to like in depth.
Right.
And maybe it's not supposed to be that way. I think this is this thing that we keep getting stuck on because like I feel like narratively, like what's happening with the characters, I'm enjoying.
No, it's really
for
good.
the most part.
Yeah.
I think there was times in this episode, like the minutes one, maybe there's greater significance to come. But I don't know about y'all. That's
Minutes was throwing you off?
Weird,
Yeah.
bro. So weird. Like I get it. Like, but it was strange to me. But otherwise, like the characters that are being driven, like I'm enjoying the Loki development. I'm enjoying the Mobius Loki relationship. I understand that they're trying to build more with Renslayer and to give her greater depth as a character. That's definitely something that's going to be revealed. I'm like 99% sure that secret about her has to do with like who she really is outside of the TVA. Because and if it's not that, then that will be at some point revealed. Whether it's by Miss Minutes or whatever. But that's those pieces I'm really enjoying. I think that the only issue that I have is sometimes when I think too hard about the mechanics of everything and how the world building works, it throws me off a little bit.
Do you think the world building is done well? Do you think the world building is not?
No, I think the world that they build is fascinating and interesting, and it's very creative. I just don't know if all of the logic functions in the way that makes sense. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But
and they take liberties with that so that they can create these narratives, right? Like, you know, they allow some flexibility within their logical storytelling to, you know, push these narratives, do relevant fan service, you know, connect different IPs within Marvel to each other and stuff like that. That I get. I just, you know, it kind of rubs me the wrong way sometimes.
Yeah. You did mention something earlier when Sylvie came to kill that variant of Kang. Kind of like the what if question, like, would you go back and kill Hitler?
Yeah,
type
yeah.
of thing. Right.
Yeah, that's
so
what
it's
it
one of
felt
those
like.
scenarios which I thought was actually very, like, well done, very profound. And Sylvie had a moment of restraint there.
Yep.
She decided not to kill him. What did you guys think about that? Because the first time that she didn't believe, you know, what he was telling her, that, you know, doing so would start all these problems.
Well, she saw the
and she thought he was bluffing.
Yeah.
Right. So this time, I don't know, maybe she saw
the aftermath of it. That's why. The
Yeah, I think
aftermath
she's
of
kind
it.
of doubting her
Yeah.
own decision making.
I think she knows this. What she did was it caused a huge dysfunction in the multiverse, you could say. It's basically kicked it off, where it unleashed multiple variants of Kang, and he told her, and that's what happened. So now she's there, like, I think she's struggling to comprehend what she did and how she could deal with it. I don't think she knows how she can deal with it, but I think from her perspective, she's been a person who doesn't know what her life was like, doesn't know what her real world was like, and she was been stuck in the TVA for so long. So those emotions that came out were just, it was everything. They just exploded. And now she's dealing with it, and she doesn't know who to look for, because Loki, she does not trust him. Mobius, she doesn't trust him. Renslayer, she doesn't trust. The only person she trusts is herself, but she's also doubting herself.
Right.
That is a huge conflict within her. It's basically her versus her.
Yeah, I think that's right. And I think she's also gotten an element of like additional humanity since like living on her own branch, working for the Golden Arches, serving Big Macs. I think she's gotten a little softer, right, than she was previously.
Because now she doesn't want her world that she's in now to get destroyed.
Right. And I think that it's funny because you know, as a variant of Loki, they are similar. So it feels like they're having similar arcs in different ways of like understanding humanity and like what matters outside of them. And that's what I'm getting from her development. Again, and like these are the elements that I really enjoy. That I really do like about the show. Is that they're giving you characters with layers. And that's why I also really love the character of Kang.
In this one,
in this one, in all of them, because that was the one part of Quantumania that I really enjoyed, because like you understand the layers and the complexity of this villain. That's like, damn, like imagine having all of that at your fingertips and all of that. And I understand like the arrogance of like the end of the Kang at the end of season 1, like all of that.
What I liked about this one was that they introduced one who did not understand the potential that he has. That was the first. That was because all the other ones, they were so confident. They were like, "No, this is, I know what I'm doing."
Right.
This one knows what he's doing, but I don't think has comprehended the impact that he's going to have.
Yes, and he doesn't have the arrogance yet of the world and time at his fingertips.
Yeah.
So
I think also with Sylvie, like when she was deciding, you know, whether or not to kill him in that moment, I think she looked at him and kind of maybe saw the experience that she's had herself, because she now got to live, you know, in a timeline and have a simple life and work at McDonald's, all that stuff. And she's looking at this version of a person that she thought she knew, right? But it's a totally different person.
Yeah.
Living in a different time, has his own different life. And I think she had a moment of like sympathy for that.
And I think right now she's believing that this variant of Kang is going back to the TVA with Loki and Mobius to fix the problem. I think that's her belief. That's why she was like, you know what? That was probably her last straw, and being like, if you don't fix this, then it's done.
Yeah.
I think that's where it left off at the end.
Yeah.
Sorry to cut you off, bro.
No, you're good. But more so, I think it's just that she saw that he's not Kang. You know?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is Victor Timely or whatever his name is. He is his own person. He is not the he who remains that she met and killed. So seeing that, I think in that moment is what made her decide to not go through with it.
Right.
Is 6 episodes enough? That's like my question, because we're already halfway.
Yeah, good question. I mean, I think now we're back at the TVA. So the next 3 episodes are kind of the arc of fixing the issue and what happens from there.
The reason I say 6 episodes is enough is because we know that this story is going to continue in another project.
Yeah, exactly.
They have that freedom.
In the grand scheme of the universe, like it, you know, creating 10 episodes or 12, like the content's going to come out somewhere and the story is going to somehow continue at some point.
Yep, exactly. Whether it be in the next like Thor movie or whatever, the next Avengers, who knows, but it'll continue.
Yeah. No, I agreed.
Damn, that's true. But with that being said, y'all, we appreciate you watching this video and listening to our conversation. If you're new here, please consider subscribing and liking this video. We love you guys and see you soon for more Loki Season 2. Peace, y'all.
See ya.